Tomorrow, the Court of Appeal will decide whether to overturn the convictions of 42 post office branch managers who have been found guilty of theft after glitches in the central computer system made it look like money had gone missing. In a scandal that stretched over decades, hundreds of sub-postmasters were convicted, given prison sentences, or bankrupted as a result. Our business correspondent Coletta Smith has been hearing from two women who are hoping that tomorrow will be the end of a fight that has lasted for years.
So nervous, because I know my life's in the hands of 3 judges.
Tomorrow, Janet Skinner is hoping to clear her name once and for all. She used to run a post office in Hull.
I loved it, absolutely loved it. He was the heart of the community.
Karen Wilson owned a post office in Redditch alongside her husband, Julian.
So when you buy these post offices, you almost like buy the village.
But their dream job began to cause nightmares after a new computer system was introduced into every branch. Money began to disappear from the accounts. Thousands of pounds were missing, which sub-postmasters like Janet and Karen simply couldn't explain. The post office charged them with theft and began criminal proceedings.
How did it feel when you were in court and suddenly you realised you weren't coming home?
And they locked the door. And then that's it, you know, that I knew then that I wasn't coming out. Do you know, I think I've had this for years. They took me downstairs, and I actually don't remember much after that.
Janet was taken away from her 2 children and given a 9-month prison sentence. In Redditch, Karen's husband Julian was convicted too.
I sold everything that he'd ever bought me, my engagement ring, all my jewellery. I didn't tell him.
The couple struggled through incredibly difficult years, and then in 2016, Julian was diagnosed with a terminal cancer.
He used to say, I feel like I've got a ball and chain with an anchor around my leg and I'm dragging it over a stormy sea and I want somebody to cut it free because I am not a criminal.
Did you realise that anyone else was being investigated as well?
No. No.
Or that they'd been taken to court?
No.
Or that they'd been put in prison?
No. They make you believe you're the only person that's having problems.
But they weren't the only ones. More than 700 sub-postmasters were prosecuted by the post office, who now say they've addressed what they describe as historical failings. But Janet and Karen are still living with the consequences.
I will never forgive them. And I'm a forgiving girl. No, I never forgive them.